Hey, it's the boys. We back. PSNBS episode 74. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to all the YouTube viewers. Shout out to all the patrons. If you haven't already, go show support. Follow us at PSNBS POD. And today, we're going to be talking about some gaming.
We'll play games, motherfucker.
And some BS. But before all that, you might notice that we're not at RGB this weekend.
No.
We're taking a little break this week, but we're not going to give you a break when it comes to this podcast, man. It's too much news, and we wanted to make sure that everybody was involved for this podcast. So we're here on YouTube for this special episode. Also, for the people that are watching us live, this is not a PSNBS Live that is normally on Thursdays, so we will not be interacting with the chat. This is for our podcast that's going up on all services. So just if you want to just check out the show live, hey, sit back, relax, man. Sunday fun day as we recorded this.
Sunday fun day.
Chill with the boys, man. But before all that, let me see what my guy's been up to.
Round two.
Damn, I wonder. Hey, since Dan ain't been on this show, hey Dan, what's good?
Since I was on the show, you weren't on the show.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? Federal in the building. How's everybody doing today? Man,
chilling.
Everybody good?
Oh yeah.
What's the game you've been putting in?
A little bit of everything, man. Persona Strikers, Outriders, of course. Mortal Kombat, heavy on the Mortal Kombat. And I was gonna play Destiny, but I didn't have anyone to play with at the time. I decided to play, so I'm probably gonna get into that this week. Hopefully, steals. Other than that, that's it, bro.
Yo, Steels, what's good?
What's goody? Steel 1682, resident fanboy in the building. PlayStation for life. Let's go. As you can see, I'm in my own building, the building I paid for. That's right, my own house. We're not at RGB today. What have I been playing? A lot of Outriders.
Yeah.
Who can outride the rider?
What?
Foreshadowing. Demo of the year. Okay, anyway. Outriders, little MK earlier today with Den. That's it, man. I just really been playing Outriders. I got into control. I got into control heavy last night. Finally, just said, you know what? Let me dip right back into this. Hit the X button on that control. Put in about 4 or 5 hours yesterday into that. Now I'm hooked. Before I was kind of like, but this time I went past my spot where I was last time, and now I'm hooked. So
damn, I ain't get the personal square.
Hey,
yeah,
man,
this is the first time I'm in control. I'm just getting to know this.
Hey, let's take a look at the shirt. Yeah, take a look at the shirt. Come on, man. You got to remember the OGs. You know where gaming came from. You never forget.
Knight.
All right.
That's
Bobby
it.
Knight spotlight.
You just hear him in the back, Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight spotlight.
Real quick. We went shopping yesterday. We're about to do some renovations to the kitchen. We're doing some countertops and some other shit. Okay. So doing some adulting stuff yesterday. It was nice to have a day of nothing.
All right.
So,
yo, Biggs, what's good?
Oh, this guy. What's good, y'all?
The hair, though.
Boy Biggs. What's the one on the crew? You already know this. Let's get funny for the butterflies. Just let me hear everything. All right, enough said. PSBS. Let's go. No, RGB. Sheesh. This week, I've been playing Persona 5 Strikers. Actually, I haven't touched Persona 5 Strikers. I played a little bit yesterday, but before then, I didn't play the whole work week. I've only played it last weekend and then yesterday.
Wow.
But I got into that or whatever. This week, I've just been chilling, watching anime and stuff like that. Just trying to. I guess the week hasn't really been game heavy for me. I've just been doing more of relaxing, going to bed early, and stuff like that. But also got into Outriders.
Yeah.
We'll get into Outriders a little later, but Yeah, man, that's really just been it for me. I watched WandaVision. I started and finished.
Me too.
I started and finished the new Netflix original anime, High Rise Invasion.
Yes, sir.
Dope, check it out.
Fire.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Fire.
The Game Whisperer.
Oh shit!
What's up, everybody? The Game Whisperer, RTX Lexx himself. What have I been up to? I watched Judas and the Black Messiah, and we will be covering that on Cinema and BS.
Yes, sir.
I want to get that out of the way first. I've been playing the Outriders demo, definitely maxing out a few characters on PC and PlayStation. I've been playing some Persona 5, some Control. I just finished Highlander a little while ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I like to watch my old movies. And I think Division 2 on PS5. They finally fixed it. They had no fog and no reflections.
I was gonna say they added it, right?
Yeah, they fixed it.
Perfect. Now I can go back.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I was the same way.
No,
I deleted that until they fixed that. And that's pretty much it for now.
All right, man.
Hey, can I get a scale of 1 to 10 on that movie though? I know you're gonna do
Which one?
the Judas movie. Just
wait for the
quick.
just wait, man. It's a
But
good
what
movie.
if,
It's a good movie.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's good. It's good. Go watch it. It's good. Good acting.
I mean, that's all you had
good
to say.
pacing. Good. But you know me, man.
I was asking Lex, but it's okay.
Oh, my bad. My bad, Lex.
No,
Lex,
no,
give
no,
him.
no,
I didn't know if Lex wanted to give his
Okay.
take
No, it's
on
all
there.
good.
Lex.
He just said it was 1 to 10. We could have been through this already.
I'm glad I watched it at home.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Trav, what you been up to?
Judas Messiah. No, I'm joking. I watched that as soon as that shit dropped. What have I been up to? Outriders, and some Control. That's about it on the gaming side.
Yep.
Cinema side, Tom and Jerry, HBO Max.
Oh yeah, that's coming tonight. It's coming tonight.
It came out yesterday.
Oh shit.
Came out 2 days ago.
Or 2 days ago. I watched it I watched it Friday night. Watched it with the kids, so I guess we'll talk about that another time when everybody watches it on Cinema and BS.
Yes, I got some notes. Yes.
Tom and Jerry, man, they still don't talk. With that being said, man, is it DO? What is it? DOW?
Demo of the
That is
week.
game of the
Demo
week.
of the week.
That's the game we played most this whole week. So demo game of the week.
Demo game of the week. I like that.
There you go. Outriders. Let's go.
Who wants to start, man? Who wants to start?
Well,
'Cause
Lex said he wants to go left. Go ahead, Trav. You talking. Keep talking.
All right. Outriders, man. I've been watching this game for it seems like I want to say years, but maybe it's just been a year. I don't know.
Like a year and a half or so.
Yeah, like a year and a half. It's popped up on my
I saw that,
IG,
Lex.
and nobody was talking. Like nobody was talking about this game. But I was like, okay, I'm wondering. They even did like a press conference when they announced it. Remember, they did this whole Square Enix press conference. Had the developers come sit down, tell us about this new IP we've never heard about. Try to sell us on this game. They told me the shit I wanted to hear, the looter shooter mechanics and all that, and just playing with others co-op. I was sold off of just that. And then when I started seeing the little clips on IG with the animation and I want to call them fatalities and all that, I was like, oh, I'm sold. I'm sold on that. Then I got the demo dropped, downloaded the demo. At first, I had like a weird feeling because, I'm not gonna lie, they had like little issues, lip sync and stuff like that. But then like after just like listening to the cutscenes and playing the game, it got like it's its own lane. Like it's not trying to copy nobody. In my eyes, it seems like they listen to or seen the gripes of other games and try to like meet those requests. You get what I'm saying? Like some games had cutscenes, but not enough cutscenes. So this game seemed like it got enough cutscenes. The cutscenes I actually care about the story other than like per se Division. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll skip through Division's cutscenes, but I won't do it on Outriders.
Right.
Like the gameplay is nice. It feels good. The guns feel good. The enemies feel good. Every time we come across like the bosses, Like the whole mechanics behind the bosses feel good. I just can't wait to explore and see new bosses and new areas and new lands. And look at this game, man.
New abilities, man. I can't wait to get to level 9.
Yeah,
Right,
new
right.
abilities. Hell
New
yeah.
abilities, the world tiers. I got high hopes, and the demo did its job for me. It got me more hype for this game. That if that's the one job that a demo needs to do is get me hype for a game, it got me. Because in my mind, I'm like, they would not drop a demo if they didn't trust that this game was that good. And trust me, this game is that good. It's not, like I said, it's not groundbreaking. It's not like it has the best graphics or it has the best acting or the best. It just, everything that it does right. In my opinion. Well. It does very well, right. That's a better phrase for it. So that's my take on the demo, man.
I'll go since I'm speaking on the PS4 Pro side of it.
Lexx, just pop this in and out.
So I'm speaking on. I'm playing on the PS4 Pro, and
you read my mind.
It's taking its toll. Definitely can't handle the game like
the PS4 is screaming.
Trav talking about it's running smooth. I can play the game. I know what's going on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I can see shit, but I wouldn't say it's smooth. I had to change my sensitivity just because it has. You know what it has? It has that shit that Final Fantasy has for me. That afterwalk delay. You know what I'm talking about?
The little blur.
No, it steals. And you know what I'm talking about?
The afterwalk delay.
Like on Final Fantasy, like when you're trying to walk up a ramp or something, and Cloud would just like move a little bit after you put your hand off the stick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's doing that for me. But other than that, I do enjoy the game. I didn't know a single thing about it until I heard you guys talking about it. So literally, I played the demo and I like it, and there's a reason why I like it. It definitely got Gears of War vibes on it, big time.
Yeah, I agree.
Big time from
the loot, the cover base.
Yeah, the cover base, the movement.
Shotgun.
Yeah,
that was that was Division also. Did you play Division?
Yeah, Division as well.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
No, the actual
the gore,
it's hard to describe.
The gore, the
gore mixed with the field of view, the gun handle,
the gameplay itself feels.
Oh like yeah. Okay. Yeah, the brutality of it. Okay.
Yeah. So I picked up on the game very quickly. I was telling them, I think it's telling Andy, like if it's PvP, like I'll probably be really good at it because I was personally good at Gears of War. So I definitely like it. I will be definitely copping it when it comes out for sure.
Yeah, like I need more.
But I need that enhancement though, because you know what I'm saying? Y'all ice skating, I'm climbing rocks, man.
Okay, I got you. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. I'll go next.
Go ahead, Steels.
I'll go. Yeah, I can definitely see the Gears of War reference, and it has a little bit more references than just that to me. Obviously, Gears of War, Division 2, a little bit of Destiny in there. You got the abilities, the R1L1, the special ability, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I like how you could change them around, and like your special ability isn't succumb to just that L1 R1. Like you can put the abilities wherever the hell you want. You can change them as you unlock them. I really like that concept. Kind of like Apex. Could you imagine if you could change your abilities around and stuff like that, or even in Destiny, without changing your subclass,
right?
But then the story mode of it, to me, it has like the 100/ Lost kind of feeling to it with the whole alien so brutal, cloud, lightning cloud, and we're down on here trying to see if we can inhabit the earth, and then we got overran, and then this and that. Yo, no cap. I cannot wait for this game to come out. When we kept seeing things about it, I know every time we saw it, Biggs was the first one to go, yo, I don't know what it is about this game, but I'm liking it, but I need to see more.
Yeah, the Square Enix.
We need to see more of this. We need to see more of this. I'm very intrigued. And then the demo comes out. And did I not say this a couple weeks ago? The only thing that could possibly save that one game that I don't want to say the name. Don't say it. Don't say it.
We'll bring it up later.
The only thing that could save that one game would be a demo. Let's get back to the demo days, guys. I love getting my Game Informer with demos. Yeah, I love getting demos. Come on. That's the only way you know if you're gonna like a game or not. Why wait till we,
Nope.
I know this is they're not your friends. It's a money thing, but we can't have what happened a couple months ago again. We need the demo. This is a perfect example.
Especially for new IPs. I think this is the way to go.
Now I have seen some stuff comments where I didn't like it, the frames and this and that. You're probably not playing on a PS5. Granted, I know there's not a lot of people out there that don't have PS5s, but the only thing I came in contact with on the game that was buggy was when we got into the multiplayer part of it. I lost all sound the first time.
Oh yeah, the server issue.
I was like, yo, I can't hear shit. All I hear is the guns firing. I can't hear shit. And Chad's like, yo, just back out and come back in. It fixed it. It just fixed it. And I had no problems after that. But the fluidity of the game, the cutscenes. I hate watching cutscenes. I skip. Let's get to it. Come on. I don't want to listen to shit. I want to get to the game itself. In this game, I can't wait for cutscenes. Bro, there is no holding back. It's like Game of Thrones. Your favorite player is gone in 30 seconds. Like fucking Johnny, what's his name? I forgot his name real quick.
I know.
But like, it's nuts.
Yeah,
this game is nuts. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe what I'm hearing. And I'm not a huge fan of third person, especially third person shooters and stuff like that.
Right.
When you have to really get in the mix like this, when you get into certain areas, there's a ton of enemies everywhere.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I don't know, man. Me personally, I enjoyed this demo more than playing Division 2 regular game.
Wow.
That's just me. I can't wait for this game to come out.
Yeah,
no, this game's gonna be
100% getting this game.
I mean, I want to make it be clear. There is some issues with lip sync and stuff like that, but all that
there was a couple of times.
All that stuff is gonna be patched.
There was a couple of times that I said the voices are matched up, and then the subtitles was faster than the word. Obviously, there's little things like that, but besides that, for it being a demo, it ran fairly good. We had no problems getting into to parties and playing together, and then the teamwork of it. Like I started with the Trickster. That was the first person I started with.
Sir, me too.
Okay. And I could already see, I know Biggs and me also made a second character. We went with the Devastator. I could see the Trickster with the Devastator is going to be, no pun intended, devastation. Okay? Because when I teleport and put my orb around a group of them and they can't move, and then someone who's a Devastator does their teleport slam, game over. It's nice. That whole crowd is gone.
Clear ads.
Who's next?
I'm doing
Turn
that
around.
though, man.
You know, I mean, it's really cool because it's not just here's the gun, shoot everything. There's a little strategy to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little strategy to it. You know,
you
got your healer. You got wait, let's enter this battle this way. You know, let's try it this way. And then if you die, it's like, all right, we can't do it this way. Let's try it this way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not just fucking run and gun and hope you live. You know, there's actually gameplay needed.
How do you like that revive system where you can self-revive, 2 times, and then you need somebody to come and
I think it's once. You get 1 revive, unless you have a perk or something that gives you a second one.
I have 2. Sister has 2.
Do they really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if that's a perk you have to unlock or something.
Okay.
I was able to do it maybe because I was playing by myself.
Oh, probably. If you were by yourself, they might give you an extra one.
Okay,
that makes more sense then.
But I like it, man. I really do.
It's hard, bro. It's hard to play by yourself. You guys know that? Did you fight the poison guy? The poison guy that could warp you too?
Oh,
I mean, the whole second time I played it with my second character, I played it by myself.
It's hard as fuck to play.
The bosses were challenging, but everything else
what I
was
talking about.
the bosses. The dude with the lightning.
Yes. Oh God.
The dude with the lightning.
Dan was on him for 30 minutes.
Man, I was on.
But all right, Biggs, what's good? What's your take on it?
I like I said, like Trav said, we've been following this game. I know Trav has been like on the ID page, stalking out the stories and everything. I mean, I wasn't paying too close attention like that to it, but as soon as it got announced, I knew it was Square. I knew they were up to something, but then the hit that they took from Avengers kind of lowered my expectations a bit of this title. but I said it. I said on a previous pod. I said, all I want from this game is for it to work, run, and for it to be fun. You know what I'm saying? WRF, work, run, and fun. So for games like these, I never really go too deep into story. I never judge it based on that. It's more about fun play, more about cooperative work, how the multiplayer works, how it shines, and how much fun I have on it. And I can say for sure after the state of play when we decided to do the live stream on the demo, it was fun even doing the prologue by ourselves together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even that was fun. Like, when certain guys got to a certain part, they're like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "That shit crazy."
That shit happened.
And then linking up was seamless. Steels was popping up in the lobbies in 2 seconds. You load in quick.
Oh yeah, the load-ins.
Then the gunplay was fun. The game ran smooth. There could have been frame drops, but just like I said with Persona 5 Strikers, to me it was like nothing that the naked eye could catch, or at least mine. My naked eye couldn't catch if that shit dropped to 55 frames or 52 frames. I just know that it ran smooth for me. The cutscenes are awesome. All they need to do is be patched. The lip syncing needs to be patched.
Lip syncing need to be a little bit.
The arms and shit going through certain things need to be patched. Like the guy's arm going through his coat or whatever. Shit like that. It's got to be patched, in the subtitle speeds and things like that. I can tell that it's. I don't want to say low, it's not low budget. It's not low budget, but I can tell that it is like
it's not groundbreaking.
It's not groundbreaking graphics. Graphics isn't where it shines. It looks great. The environments look great. I don't think the character models are anything to scoff at, but the cutscenes deliver its message every single time. And I even made a joke that I think somebody dies every cutscene. Like, I'm pretty sure if we're watching a cutscene, someone's getting their fucking head blown off.
Yeah.
And sure enough,
I think there was only maybe out of that whole demo, maybe 2 cutscenes where no one died.
Yeah, like it was crazy. And Trav made a very good point when we were playing it. He said, like, I like that this game goes kind of balls to the walls, and without being too goofy, it doesn't take itself too serious. So it's like, it's not one of those
PG-13 by any means.
Right. It's not one of those like how Division. I know we're comparing a lot to Division, but how Division was very serious, pandemic or whatever was happening.
Yep.
People scavenging and all this shit. Honestly, it's kind of the same presence, but on a space scale. You know what I'm saying? In Outriders, but at the same time, they don't take the situation too serious. Your character got a sense of humor. Your character does a lot of swearing, a lot of cursing, a lot of killing. You know what I'm saying? He's very rough around the edges.
And realistic. Like the first time
I have a female.
Hey, you're altered. And he was like, the fuck is that? Like, he's
fuck
like,
you mean I'm altered? What are you talking about? I'm altered. You altered.
Yeah.
It was like, to me, it was relatable.
It was refreshing because they didn't hold back. And in a day and age of where we're at now, where it's like you gotta be careful with what you say because someone's gonna out you out. It's just like this game was just like, you know what? Throw the book at it. Who cares?
And you can ask the guys. As soon as I started playing and I heard that the protagonist has a voice, I said, "Oh my god, it got 10 points already." 10 points on my skill. The protagonist has a voice.
Yes.
So, like, that was a big deal for me.
Yep.
So that mixed with the fun gameplay, the fun shooting, the co-op play, it was fun. It was very addicting for the little bit of room they gave us. They gave us a lot of environment, but not too much content.
Right.
And the enemies don't like respawn, I guess. Like, you got to leave the areas, and it's not too open, very linear.
Right.
And enemies don't randomly spawn or things like that, which can hinder some like grinding mechanics and stuff like that that people want to probably do. There's probably going to end up being a lot of replayed missions.
I was going to say
rather than just going out in the field and clearing out and coming back and rinse and repeat. You just have to run a mission again.
Right.
But other than that, the sound thing that Steel's dealt with was another thing. The demo needs some patching, and I'm pretty sure by the time the game comes out, it'll be fixed. But there's definitely things to patch in this demo. But as far as what I expected from the game and my enjoyment of the game, it's absolutely amazing. I will be getting it at launch, hopefully. And one more thing I want to add. I chose the Technomancer because he's the healer class, except the demo gives you no access to any of his healing abilities. Like I can't even tell he's a healer.
Right.
Because like the only skills I get is
It's like
damage based up to level whatever. I don't know.
The healing you get is from the abilities in your gun, which I love.
Because they probably think people not interested in that.
So it's like why do the demo and not give me one healing ability at level 4, even if it's different in the new game. If it's different in the full game, like you get it at level 8 instead, just give the demo that. Oh, okay, here you get one of these skills early, so you can see it in the demo. You know,
right.
So like, I don't even know if I want to pick the Technomancer in the real game because I don't even know what his healing does. I don't know his healing capability.
Right.
So,
but maybe that's it. Get the game because his big shit is locked right now.
Now I have to hope for that rather than them just taking care of that for me.
But the beauty of it is you can switch your character at any time and just keep playing it.
That needs to happen. Same thing with the guns. I'd see that there is some balancing that needs to happen with certain guns, but
there's definitely some. If you have a trickster on your team, I don't think you need anyone else. You just need people shooting guns, and the trickster can do everything else. They either need to make the other classes a little more viable or do something about the trickster.
I don't know. Judd was doing some nut shit with the pyro that we didn't see Trav do.
He was on. Because the thing is, like, I'm just shooting and I'm not realizing I got all these other abilities. So I'm just like,
dude. There was one point your brother was just walking.
Yeah, he didn't even use the gun.
He's like, yo, with all this cooldown, I don't even need to use a gun.
Because when I was talking
I'm just like, look at this dude. He's just walking through the field like
he
nothing.
was playing the demo like he would play Division. Like he was looking at the stats. So he was looking at all the cooldown shit. So he made sure that his outfit made sure that his cooldown was instant. Yeah. So he was knocking shit down and he was
burning everything.
And that's what I need. That's what I need if I want to run the healing game.
That's
what I need if I want to run the healing game. But I'm definitely gonna grab this at launch if I could. God willing, hopefully. I can get this day one to play with y'all boys, and it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be dope. I think the game got a lot of potential. They gave us access to one region out of I don't know how many, and 5 world tiers out of 15. So definitely a lot more to be discovered. So I can't wait for the release.
Yeah.
Now here is Lexx to burn this shit to the ground. What you got, Lexx?
Wow.
Remember destruction also.
Caveat. Me. Big Steels, and then we've all played the game together. Lexx played it solo, so this is from a solo guy.
and from a PC standpoint too, Lexx. So,
you did it on a PC as well? Oh, I can't wait.
Of course.
So
if the PC is an option, that's what he's picking.
Yeah. That's my number one option. Unless it's an exclusive, obviously. Outriders, The Division meets Gears of War. I took a lot of notes.
Yep.
Pros. I did pros and cons.
All right, cool.
Pros. Performance is fantastic on PC and PS5. I love it. It's great. Like Big said, nothing. If there are drops, it's not noticeable. So I always give developers credit on performance, and because that to me is one of the most important things. It always will be before graphics, before anything else. Performance, obviously, and gameplay. Gunplay is solid. Gunplay is very solid. It's pretty much not anything new, but it's familiar. The art style reminded me of Killzone, which is good for me because I love Killzone. Yeah. And I like that type of art style, those big, the gear and the guns and stuff like that. The story is easier to follow than most looter shooters because, like in Destiny, even today, I don't know what the hell's going on. They don't give you much.
Right.
Yeah.
And Division pretty much straightforward too, but this story is a little bit, it intrigues me more than most. The powers are interesting. I think it's good that you have different combos. I love the different mix and matching and things like that. I think that's awesome. I always said this game needed a feature to make it stand out of all the looter shooters that are left. And the big one that I really like is that it's crossplay. That's important to me because, again, and I think for people, because anybody from any platform can play it. They gave us a pretty good sized demo, which shows confidence in their product. I think it's an older build, so that's why we're seeing a couple of things there.
Right.
And I think it's important in the post Cyberpunk era. Cyberpunk needed to happen to show developers and mainly publishers need to pump those brakes on the marketing. I think the marketing has been steady for this game. Hasn't been too much, hasn't been too little. They've shown a lot of gameplay. If you go on YouTube right now, there's tons of gameplay.
Yeah.
Now to the cons. The voice acting is hit or miss. Sometimes it's decent, sometimes it's really bad. The tone seems a little off to me. It seems like they were going for sarcasm from your character while everybody else is kind of being really serious.
Yes,
they need to kind of balance that out a little bit more. I like that the characters like that, but Anthem had the exact same thing.
But there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that, though.
Okay, but
because you're in cryo for 30 years, you come out, and these people have been living what they're going to, so it's serious to them. You felt like you fell asleep 5 minutes ago, so you haven't really changed and seen what these people have seen.
Right, and
so that's where the difference in the dialogue is, at least for me.
Right. And for me, it needs a little tweaking. I don't know. It was sometimes it was off, sometimes it was appropriate to me, sometimes it was off. Anthem had the exact same thing where your character was everybody was in the same timeline, same thing, and the character was like way off in their own world, and everybody else was like serious or in another. It didn't mesh. I don't know if you guys played enough Anthem. There was a cutscene for jumping a short bridge.
Oh, we joked about that. Yes,
we joked about it.
A cutscene to jump. There's cutscenes to open the door.
Jump a bridge.
Yeah,
cutscenes are oddly placed,
and you have to wait for the whole crew. See, you only play by yourself. If you play for a team, and you have to activate the jump cutscene, and then you got to wait for the whole team to get there.
Clunky. It seemed random.
That part of it's messed up. You should be able to just jump that.
Yeah, it just seemed random.
Yeah.
And to walk through a door.
Yeah,
to get into that area. Travel to that area.
That I agree with.
The cover system is clunky to me. It seems a little dated. I've played all the gears. I've beat all the gears. I'm still playing 5. I'm still playing Hive Busters. I've maxed out characters in Division 2 on PC. I'm about to max out a character in PS5. So I understand cover systems. That's my jam. Tactical cover system things. And this one's a little clunky. I was a little confused onto what was cover, and all of a sudden I'm Swiss cheese. Because the people are shooting at me and I'm getting riddled with bullets, and I'm like, there's a wall in front of me. Why can't I? They need to kind of.
It's the angle. Sometimes if they're at a certain angle, plus they could actually break. That's covering behind. Fine. So if they cut holes in what you're breaking,
that's fine. That's fine. But I think the cover system is a little dated. I think compared to the Division and even Gears. For third-person shooters, I think it's a little clunky. It's not horrible, but it's a little clunky.
There was times where I said, "Why the fuck can't I cover?"
Yes,
why can't I jump up to this next ledge?
Yeah,
like there's certain places that the ledge is like right here, and I can't just go up.
Yeah, that was clunky. I didn't like that.
Trav was behind the wall, and I can't. Get behind the wall as well. I'm like, man,
my game glitched out while I was undercover. So
early build, we'll see. Mission structure. I don't know if the mission structure is going to work for me, because it's basically you enter an area, you clear it out, you hold X, cutscene, boss. I'm not sure how much fun this is going to be after 40 hours. It's a very linear process.
Yeah.
No exploration so far in the demo areas. You can basically see where you can go. Like it's like this short little hub area. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know.
Have you done like the side missions, like when you're heading towards a main mission?
Yeah, I've done it.
You clear the area, but then there's like a exclamation point or
a
door
I've done all of those,
okay.
Or an NPC where they're or whatever. I've done all of that.
Okay,
it's a little bit pretty much like what you see is what you can see. So it's not like, oh, here's a cave that I can see a structure and then come out of the other end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's like Destiny, like you can get lost in Destiny if you want.
Yeah.
Same thing with Division.
Yeah. Division's open world. This is not open world. It's like that.
Yeah. So the market is small in the looter shooter.
I like it.
But it's competitive. And it's basically Division 2 and Destiny. The ones that are still going strong.
Right.
Avengers is waning and Anthem is dead. So they have very little room for error for this game.
They still got Borderlands too.
True.
I get a lot of updates every day of live
and
stuff.
Borderlands.
People going live and people still doing Borderlands shit.
That's 3. Yeah. That's the only 3 that are still relevant today. They need to bring it if they want to survive. There's going to be a crowd for this game. I can already see some of the crowd in here. But we'll see if you guys are going to be loyal later on down the line. Endgame is important. Endgame.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, they had a video on Endgame, but like I said, the videos that I watch is like I just want to play it to see it instead of them tell me what it is.
I enjoyed the what I've played. I love shooters. I love looter shooters. That's part of my thing. I'll probably support it, but I don't know. We'll see. But I'm glad they gave us a demo. You know, it's a solid game. It's solid, but the what they're going for, it's good to copy because everybody copies. But I think you have to come out strong, man. There's a lot. I mean, it's a tough market. It's so small, but it's tough. It's hard. Ask Avengers. Ask Anthem. They promise the world. And Avengers is like the biggest property ever.
Avengers, I feel like you got just as amount of the same shit in this demo as you did in Avengers. And this is just a demo.
Did you play Avengers?
Yes, I beat it.
Okay, so
after the story was like play these same six to 10 missions.
That's what I'm talking about. End game.
And that's it.
It's all about the end game. To me, we don't know. We don't know yet. We only got a demo.
And as Big was saying, we still got 10 freaking tiers to go through, world tiers. And if you look at the map, clearly there's the other side and the spot you're supposed to go to.
Right.
I think this game's going to be okay. I think it'll be
to
all right.
To me, I always hold it in, and I'm not being biased. I just hold the Division 2's moment-to-moment gameplay, to me, has shown me what looter shooters, and same thing with Borderlands, what looter shooters should be, which is like, everything's not so scripted. Like in Division, you have something here and something there. You don't know what's going to happen. You have your set objectives, yes, but when you're going down the street, it could be quiet.
Right.
You go down an alley, you might have prisoners. Or you go down someplace else, and you might have a capture point. Right. Or you might have a boss suddenly appear out of nowhere, and you have civilians shooting the boss, and you can help them or go away. Like that to me makes these looter shooters exciting.
Feel alive.
That moment to moment gameplay. And we'll see.
Yeah, that's valid. But again, it is a demo. We don't know if that's how. Right. When you go back in it, there might be something else or world events.
Right. We'll see. Yeah.
We'll see. It could happen.
Yeah, because they introduced the animal shit and they never went back to it. That could be.
Yeah.
We didn't find any more of those behemoth shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So big ass things walking around like world events, like in Destiny.
The AI is a little.
All right, man.
I don't know.
That's demo of the week.
Yo, you have to play with multiple people because they get stronger and they get bigger, like more in a crowd. When you play by yourself, to me, it's easy. It's actually harder when you have a group.
Even they play. They're like hyper aggressive.
They're aggressive.
I know they are.
I'm not
saying they're not hard. I'm just saying that I don't know.
To me, they were aggressive. To me, they were a little too aggressive.
Yeah, they push. They push a lot.
Oh yeah.
That's the same shit they had
Sometimes before you get behind cover, there's 3 of them behind you already. You're like, what the hell?
That's the same thing they had to pass Division 4 was hyper aggressive armored enemies.
Yeah,
this shit got the same hyper aggressive enemies.
And the football players that throw grenades
that rush you. There's a bunch of that
people they throw grenades and then they drop one when they die. And it's like, damn, it's like a minefield you playing on.
Bro, that dude, that
a lot of gears, a lot of gears.
Yeah, a lot of gears you into the middle of everybody.
So that's demo of the week. Anybody got any final words for demo of the week?
I like the leveling, the gear system with the. It's easy to understand. That was my problem with Division. It was too complicated. It was too many attributes and reading this and reading that. This is simplified a bit.
Right.
This gun can do this.
Right.
Cool. Now this gun can do that.
Yeah.
It's simple and I like that better. I like that better.
Yeah, I know
my biggest gripe with this game was my fucking controller. So there you go.
I got one question. One question, and then we can be off.
That was my biggest thing.
All right,
what's everybody picking day one? What's your day one class?
Oh, I'm sticking with Trickster.
I'm sticking with Pyro.
Technomancer.
What you got, Lex?
I like the Pyro.
I think Pyro.
Damn, no one gonna be Devastator.
I might second him.
No cap. His teleport slam. Did you get to that yet, Biggs? With his teleport slam,
that's my second because I run tank in Final Fantasy and I just healer and everything else.
I might run what you're running. I'm running what you're running next, Andy. What you're doing now when I play next will be that.
All right. So let's get into some games. Speaking of looter shooters, Destiny 2 Witch Queen is officially delayed to early 2022, with expansions to come in 2024 after Lightfall. So they hit us with some bad news, but then they also hit us with some good news that there's going to be another
She
expansion.
just got an expansion, didn't it?
Hmm?
She just got an expansion.
Well, they have expansions
while
every
ago.
year. The expansion
Yeah.
just came out in October or November. They
There's
have expansion
usually-
every fall. Every fall there's an expansion, and they promised, which queen was going to be this year, then another one, and then another one.
Yeah, they have an expansion and then 2 DLCs, and within those DLCs, there's seasons.
Right. So the expansions are the big boys, where you get the new locations, the new raids,
Change
and all
up
that.
the map and all that shit.
So right now they're saying due to the game we won't talk about now. No, I'll just talk about
It already came up. You can say it.
I'm pretty sure that's the reason. They
No,
say it's
Cyberpunk
COVID.
fuck gaming. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's a discussion we definitely have to have in the future about how Cyberpunk affected the gaming industry or set the bar. You know what I'm saying? But it obviously affected this game
Or lowered the bar.
because now this game is not coming out this year. But in the meantime, they did say that they're going to get rid of the sunsetting, which I'm a little pissed off about because I started
Because I
going to my
deleted
vault
a bunch of shit.
and I deleted a bunch of shit that
I
was
needed
supposed
some
to be
shards,
sunsetted.
and I was just
Right.
like, screw it. Bye.
Right. And now those guns are probably back valid and I don't have them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm kind of it's I guess it's okay, man.
I think I'm more mad at myself because
Yeah,
I was told to hold on
Mhm.
because things could change and I didn't listen. So, yes, it sucks that they did that, but at the same time, I'm more mad at myself for not being patient.
All right. Anybody else have anything to say about this Destiny 2 delay? Are you guys happy about it? I'm happy that they're not gonna just drop us no bullshit. If they're gonna get an extra year, that content drop for the next expansion better be something big.
You want to know my outtake?
What you got?
Come April, when Outriders come out, Destiny don't mean shit to me anymore. So I don't give two fucks. I don't care.
Sheesh.
Outriders gonna be my game now.
Sheesh.
I'm already back on that. I'm over Destiny shit.
Oh my god.
Let's go Outriders. Team Outriders. Let's go Team Outriders. Yeah, my chalky milk.
How about you, Lex? I know you're a Destiny player. Are you a little heartbroken? No expansion this year?
I'm waiting to see what Avengers does right now.
Okay. I'm still interested to see what they do.
With the upgrade and the DLC and stuff like that, so I can jump back into that. I've already maxed out Thor, and I'm waiting to kind of move on in the story and stuff. I don't want to play it just yet until it upgrades. But I mean, I'm still gonna dabble. I still dabble in Destiny, but I'm more leaning towards Division 2 right now. And obviously, when Outriders comes out, I want to definitely give it a full chance. I want to play that game.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Let's keep it moving, man. Another big one. You ready, Biggs?
Oh Lord.
PlayStation Plus March.
Oh, here we go.
Lineup includes Final Fantasy VII Remake, Remnant from the Ashes, Farpoint, and how do you say that? Marquette,
I think. Yeah, Marquette. Or Marquis. I don't know.
Marquette.
Yeah.
Now, I was very happy when I saw this lineup. I bet you were. I was jumping up and down.
I bet you were.
Yes, I can experience the Final Fantasy VII, and they had just announced the graphics on PlayStation 5. That's
free
what they
upgrade.
Graphics
I'm gonna cheat the system and get a free upgrade for free on a free game.
Hold on, Stills. Hold on, Stills. Let me get there. Let me paint this picture.
Go ahead.
Then
Go ahead.
I read the fine print. Oh, if you got the PS4, if you get the free PlayStation Plus version, you ain't getting the PS5 version.
That's right.
Now,
good for them.
Yeah, that's good.
Now,
I'm glad.
Listen. Y'all can't be sitting here picking and choosing all this shit because when they dropped Control, you got both versions. When they dropped Maneater, you got both versions. So you telling me moving forward that they just gonna pick and choose which one's gonna get
candidate?
Control was a Game of the Year candidate. What are you talking about?
Not
sir?
in this world, it wasn't. I don't even know.
Yes, it was in this world.
No, I'm talking about this world over here.
Anyways, Control is like the Game of the Year for me as well. But anyways, when it comes to it, I understand. I understand for you guys who own Final Fantasy VII Remake, you don't care what happens to the guys that are outside that want the game for free. I understand Oh, everything mustn't be free for everybody.
Listen, we need that money for part 2.
At this point, don't put it out for free. Because when I saw the trailer at State of Play, my mind was, I'm picking this game up for the 70, no problems. But why dangle half of the game free? Why don't they just give me the 60 FPS as a patch? Why can't this be like Xbox Series X with a boost mode? Why? Tell me that.
We need the money for part 2.
Can I go first? Can I go first after?
Why? I'm saying all the current or last gen games on the other system gets at least the 60 frames boost. If I would have got that, I'm cool. I don't need, like y'all said, y'all don't need the graphics mode. Y'all don't need the ray tracing. Remember that? Just like Lexx said, performance over graphics. Why didn't they just give us the performance as a patch?
It's FF, bro.
It's FF. Okay, yes, Corpro. I'm outside. Fuck y'all in the building. What's up, Steels?
Can I go?
Go ahead, Sid. Let's
all right. So, Lexx, I'm gonna take one out your bag.
All right.
I'm gonna take one out your bag. In the words of Lexx, the truth teller, the game whisperer,
the truth teller.
He gonna take something out of context. Watch.
These people are not your friends.
That's for sure.
This is a business.
It is showing more.
They're trying to make money.
Thank you.
And they are rewarding the people who knew and backed them up and paid for this game from the get-go. And for the snakes and the people who think that they're free shit on top of free shit for free shit, they said, "You give us our money."
So why give it for free? That's what I'm trying to get at. Why give it out for free?
Because it's a lifeline. Here.
It's a lifeline.
You're gonna love it so much that you're gonna buy it again, even though we gave it to you for free. Because you're gonna get the update.
They gave us a demo. PS4 version had the demo. Y'all had the demo already.
That's just a demo.
You're still gonna.
It's just a demo.
Oh, okay. All right. You're right. You played the demo, right?
Right. And I love.
Did you buy the game?
I didn't buy the.
No, you just X'd yourself out.
Why?
Because you're like, they gave the demo for free. You played the demo and still didn't buy it.
So you think people are gonna buy?
Still didn't buy it.
You think people are gonna download the PS4 version of the game and then buy the PS5 version?
No. They're gonna get the PS4 version for free, play the game, and then buy the DLC.
Yes.
The DLC is only for the PS5 version, not us.
The
how can it only be for the PS5 version?
Man, look this shit up, man.
Oh God, really?
How about y'all use y'all Googles, man? You look at y'all Googles.
Let's see.
Pull up Final Fantasy, Intergrade, Interspace, and tell me it's coming out for PS4, and then I'll shut the fuck up.
Look at Biggs.
Can I go?
Yeah, you might as well go. While Lexx is trying to see if this shit.
Shut
down the club. Shut down the club, bro. Shut down the club.
Regardless, still,
I didn't want to have to do this.
They're rewarding
I'm
people.
Get him out of here.
Ice Trav ass the fuck out.
Yeah, get him out of here.
No. Y'all going soft.
You pop a dot right now.
Y'all co-signing all this shit.
Look. While I'm speaking right now,
yo, he got the hood on. This means business.
All right.
While I'm speaking right now, none of that other shit. Just listen. All right.
You're a pussy. Don't try to command it like that.
Listen. So I understand they did this with Control Ultimate, right? And this is what I've been telling Trav throughout the week. You cannot please everybody because this took a different approach from the Control thing. But guess what? Control got a lot of shit for what they did. They got a more bad than good for the Ultimate being free rather than just doing regular Control for free. So Square Enix did the opposite. Okay, we're going to do the base version for free, and then you got to buy the Ultimate, so people don't bitch like they did with Control. But that's beside the point. That's here or there, whatever. You know what I'm saying? My beef here with this
caveat, Control was on sale at that time.
My beef here is with Trav. You want to know why my beef here is with Trav? You know what I'm saying? Because not in every situation does the devil's advocate bad boy shit work. It don't work here, and I'll tell you why it doesn't work here. You have nothing to say on this topic. You have zero to say on this topic, and I'll tell you why. I say this every chance I can get on this podcast. Back when FF7 was getting the hype train and was ready to release, Trav spoke out of his mouth that Avengers would outsell this game.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Yes, I did.
Avengers.
Yes, I did.
Shit show, right? Okay. Final Fantasy VII.
What if it
no
wasn't a
exception.
shit show?
Final Fantasy VII is converting non-JRPG players. You understand? Listen, right?
What does this
So
have
not
to do?
only-
What
not
does
only
this have
were
to
you-
do?
not
What does it
only
have to
did
do
you
with
not
the
only did you
PlayStation Plus?
Not only did you not support Final Fantasy VII
Mhm.
by not getting it, playing it, experiencing it, whatever, even after countless sales, discounts, shit like that, you didn't pick it up, right? You didn't even pick up Avengers, the game that you said was going to outsell it. You didn't even buy that.
Because it
So
was
now-
trash. It was
Now that
trash.
Final Fantasy VII is free, you're like, oh, I'm about to get in this thing for free. Oh, but I
Yeah.
can't upgrade. Now you got a problem?
I got a fucking problem.
Listen,
I have a problem.
You don't even
Why the
deserve.
fuck? Why the
You
hell?
do not deserve Final
Right.
Fantasy VII for free, base or
So what?
non-base.
So what?
You do not deserve it for
I'm not
free.
the only one out here feeling this way.
Y'all don't deserve
Everybody,
it.
everybody that sees the PlayStation Plus as a thing. Okay, on the other side, that give out free games, they don't hit you with the. It's only going to be for this system. If they got it for both systems, you getting it for both systems. Now all of a sudden they picking and choosing what piece of the game you're going to get now.
Because they can.
Yes.
That never been a thing. Now all of
Well,
a sudden
You
they
gotta
doing
change,
it.
There's a
now?
lot
you
of
gotta
things
you
that
gotta
are
change
new.
the game.
They got to change
listen,
the game.
No, listen.
Y'all sound
Listen,
nuts.
Listen. It's, but
You
it's
think-
the
you
same
think-
thing.
Y'all
It's-
sound nuts.
They're gonna
It's
keep
the
throwing
switch
free
of
The
shit
only
at us
thing,
all the time?
huh? Say that again.
You think they're gonna keep throwing free shit at us all the time? At some point,
We
that's
paid for
gonna stop.
PlayStation Plus for that perk. Free.
Yeah.
No.
game.
I'm not talking about the game. You talking about like
PlayStation
control
Plus.
with the free upgrade and all that shit? You're talking about the free upgrades.
If they drop a game that has upgrades on PS5, what you got there, sir?
Up! Oh!
Oh! Did you read it? Did you fucking read it?
Let's
Before
see.
your dick
What is
got
that?
hard?
What? I
Damn.
can't read that
Final
shit.
Fantasy Remake, Intergrade, Youth episode, and DLC is not coming to PS4. N-O-T.
Yo,
Okay.
let me tell you
Shut the-
something that's crazy. They've been super weird. This topic is super weird because look how long it took me to find it.
Bro, it's been. What do you
Like,
mean?
this
It was in the
shit's-
fine print of the
but Trav,
trailer.
But Trav,
It was
Trav,
in the fine print.
But I
of the
needed
trailer
confirmation,
on the State
though.
of Play.
I checked
It was
several
confirmed-
sites.
It was confirmed on the trailer on State of Play.
But
Go
why-
back and watch it.
That still
But why
don't
is that the
validate on
issue?
why people who didn't support this is mad.
But why is that
Damn.
an issue though?
Yeah,
What
people
you
who didn't
mean?
give it a
You
shot when it
just
came
said
out.
no.
is upset they're not getting
Steels
everything
just
free.
said for the people who are in the PS4 world, they're just in the PS4 world. They will get this full game and want to buy the DLC. You cannot buy the DLC, so they're getting the full
Okay,
game
so-
for free.
so
with
I
no-
made-
with
I
no
made that
benefits.
one little
Zero
mistake.
benefits.
have a
That
PS4
still
with a-
doesn't
I have
change
a-
the
hold on,
fact
Time out,
I have
time
a
out,
that you're
time out.
still trying to
Time
get a
out, time
free
out.
game and
Time
you're
out.
mad.
What do
I
you
have
mean
a
trying
PS4.
to? I didn't ask for this to be free. They put this out to be free. I didn't ask for shit. But why put it out?
What do
What
y'all
is the
deserve?
benefits? What is the benefits for the PS4 players that didn't buy it? That are going to get this game free? What is the
It gives
benefit?
you something to look
It
forward to
gives
when
you
you get your
something to play.
PS5.
When you get your PS5, now you can get it.
No, listen.
And now I have
it's
to
the same thing.
rebuy the game I already beat.
You didn't beat it.
Sir, I'm talking about the people
I
that
beat
are
it. I'm
PS
gonna do it.
The people who are going to download this
Listen,
game on
listen.
PlayStation 4, like let's say somebody that's not Den that owns a PS4 and not a PS5, they're going to download this game, right? They're going to beat this game, right? And then when eventually they get a PS5, for them to pay the DLC, they got to fork out another $70
Listen.
for DLC?
I'm new to this whole JRPG thing, but I listen. Lex,
y'all hearing
Lex,
yourselves?
Lex and Biggs. I got
I'm
questions.
You got
for
to
y'all.
pay $70
Hold up,
for
hold
a
up.
DLC.
Hold up.
All right,
Hold
Persona 5 Royal.
up. Hold on, Biggs. You're jumping ahead.
I know where you are.
Biggs and Lex. How many times have y'all paid for Persona 5? How many times have you played Persona 5? To full Royal. Huh?
When was it ever a
Hold
PlayStation
on, hold on.
Plus
Let me
game?
get my shit
This
out.
thing
Hold up.
only had to do with PlayStation Plus.
Hold up.
It's
It
on
was
the
never a
PlayStation.
free game.
Hold
It's
up.
on the
That's not what I'm
PlayStation
talking
Plus
about. That's not
collection.
what- Let
It's
me
on the
get my shit
PlayStation.
out.
Oh
You had your
my God.
moment.
All right, go ahead.
Y'all played it and bought it a bunch of times.
Yes.
And then Royal came out.
Yeah.
You bought it again.
Yes.
For $100. Easiest
Okay.
$100 I've ever spent.
You played Final Fantasy VII when it came out, right?
Yes.
You bought it when it came out for
Hold
a
on,
remake.
time out.
Yes.
Hold up. Let me get my shit out there.
Royal and the is the same game, same story.
Yes.
No. Let me ask
He
Bigs
said
and
they
Lexx.
said they just
Yeah,
added.
literally
You said
has-
no.
Just like how Intergrade is that one little piece of new content, Royal had one little piece of new content after the whole base main game. You
Yeah,
gotta play the whole game over again,
yeah.
and then you get your little added piece of content
Okay.
after like.
So what I'm trying to get at is,
Okay.
there's people in this world who are willing to pay for the same game multiple times as long as they keep supporting it. They've been waiting for it for a long time. So what they're trying to do is get it out there, because there's people out there like me who hate JRPGs because I can't stand turn-based, who this became the #1 game I've ever played ever. If I was in that situation, I would buy it and play it again.
And take it from
Trav.
Steels. Steels took a shot at this game and spent the 60 when he ain't even a fan of the
When I
genre.
wasn't even
Yeah.
a fan.
Yeah,
Like-
that's big.
He did
And
a
if I
shot
was
in the
in that
dark.
situation and I only had a PS4, I would play it for free and then I would buy it again.
The reason
Because
why
it's
I didn't
worth
buy-
it.
The reason
You
why I
have to
didn't
look
buy
in the eyes of those people.
Listen. The reason why I didn't buy any of those games at those point in time, y'all can go back. Y'all can go back to the last episode when we talked about this. At that time, I had a base model PS4. Y'all sitting on pros. Big's gonna play it with 2 strings in the shoebox if he had to, because
Biggs didn't have a Pro when he played it.
That's what I'm saying. Big's gonna play it regardless. He'll play it on his Nintendo Switch if that's his only opportunity to play that shit. That's all I'm getting at. He play that shit on his cell phone if that's the only way.
I mean, it might run better.
No, that's what I'm saying.
In the
The
Switch.
cell phone will run better.
That's what I'm saying. There was no way I was gonna play Avengers on my PS4. There was no way I was gonna play. I told y'all the demo was good. The game looked good for Final Fantasy. I told y'all I was interested in it. I was planning on picking it up. There was times that it went on sale, and I brought it to y'all attention. Like, hey, you think I should go ahead and push a button on it now? And I said, you know what? I'm gonna hold off. And look, it paid off, because now there's a PS5 version coming out. Because I'm not gonna rebeat a game if I already beat it on the current gen. That's the same thing I have with Spider-Man.
So then you
But
wait.
no, hold on. So now we sitting here. I'm talking about forget all the PS5 guys for right now. Y'all just sat here and told me, oh, this is a marketing tool. Marketing tool for what? It's PS4 only. PS4
for them to buy the game again.
To buy the whole. But okay, it says here DLC. They the only one that can't give you the. Okay, so for y'all right now, right? Y'all that already own Final Fantasy Remake, right? This is gonna can y'all right now. When y'all get the PS5 version, y'all gonna have to pay the difference, which would be $20 for the DLC for the extra little part, right?
So
Yes,
exactly. So what? Why can't I just pay the $20 for the extra DLC?
Because you didn't buy the game.
You didn't buy the game.
Oh my God, they giving the game out.
But yes,
for the 4
they're
to
giving
say, hey, this is what it is.
For the
Enjoy
people that
it.
didn't get to play.
And then when you get your 5, now you can actually buy it. And that comes with the DLC.
Yo, I think honestly, if it was up to if I had to give you a reason why they even made this a free game of the month, the state of play was Square Enix's to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was Square Enix's state of play. And not the whole conference, but after the fact of the Final Fantasy VII Intergrade reveal, you had Final Fantasy VII, the First Soldier mobile game announced. You had Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, which is all the whole Final Fantasy VII lore remastered and remade on the phones. They had just a bunch of titles and reveals to deal with Square Enix and Final Fantasy VII. I think the March free game lineup was just another way for Square Enix to put Final Fantasy VII's name somewhere.
So my question
they want Final Fantasy's name because it's a lot right now.
This game looks awesome how it is like here, right? My question is, for the PS4 owners that don't want to pay the extra $70, are we going to get the 60 FPS patch like God of War, like Ghost of Tsushima? Or this is just one of the games they're going to pick and choose what actually gets the free update and what you got to pay for? Because that doesn't seem like it's a trend now. That's the trend on PlayStation.
They would have been done a free update if that's what they wanted to do with this game. This game came out in April of last year. The consoles came out in November. They would have got the free update just like all these other games, God of War and all, Days Gone, all this other shit.
I mean, all these games just got updates. These games just got updates.
They had this Intergrade, this UFI. This is what you're paying for. They had this in mind, so they just decided to bundle everything up into the PS5,
this is going to be
PS5 version of the game. That's just what they chose to do.
I got one more thing that'll help this a little bit, probably. Horizon Zero Dawn. I bought it when it came out day one. I played 30% of the game, and then I bought it on disc. Played 30, 40% of the game, whatever. Other games came out, started playing those games. Big sale came at GameStop. I don't remember what was coming out. I wound up trading it in, so I never finished the game. Couple years later, they make the announcement, Part 2 is coming out, right? Do you guys not remember me restarting that game and streaming the entire thing start to finish?
Yeah.
Guess what? I rebought the game again and then purchased the DLC.
But Steels, you're
So
not
for
getting
certain
it.
games,
Steels, you're not getting
You're
it.
going to spend the money. You're going to buy it again.
I bought Grand Theft Auto 5, the same exact game, about 5 different times on 3 different consoles.
So then why are you having an issue with this?
I'm saying the issue is when you bring the PlayStation Plus. I said this in the beginning of this conversation. I said before they announced this game being PlayStation March game, I was going to pay the $70.
Because
I was going to pay the $70.
Yeah, because you have a 5. You have a 5.
Right.
Yes.
I'm still going to pay the $70. Like right now, March comes. What's the point of me even hitting add to library? Because I'm going to be hitting pay in 3 months or 2 months or whenever the shit drops. That's all I'm getting at. The whole PlayStation Plus cutting out half of it.
There's
people putting
who,
the fine print
who won't have a PS5 for at least another year.
That's what I tried telling them too. And
Another year, maybe 2 years,
free game,
8 months.
Free game.
So they're
you think people going to wait 8 months or 10 months to play this game? To pay, they're giving it to the forward. Hey,
the game came out when
this game.
The game came out when Bigs. The game came out when Bigs.
Last April.
So it's been out almost a year. The people ain't gonna buy the game. They've been waiting forever.
That's why they put it for free.
So now it's free. Right?
Yes. For the people who know that they ain't gonna have a PS5 for another year.
So you can't play the DLC anyway.
This shit out of luck. So why not just do it?
You get and they just promote it.
I've said this not only to you, Trav, but I've said this to everyone. Square Enix is putting out. Look at this game. Final Fantasy VII Remake came out less than a year ago, and you're getting it for free. Fuck the version you're getting. They're getting this game. Nobody deserves, not only you, me, Den, Steels, and Lexx. Neither of us deserve this game for free at all. Not this soon. We do not deserve this game for free.
We just bought it.
Y'all making it seem like this is Final Fantasy 20. This is a remake, a retelling of a story y'all got.
The most beloved game in the series.
The best one all time.
This was your problem in the beginning.
A remake that was up for Game of the Year.
You don't understand the impact.
A remake that was up for Game of the Year.
Trav, listen.
Y'all put it okay. Right.
I bought the original Final Fantasy.
He didn't play it.
No. My question is, y'all putting this up, right? Final Fantasy VII Remake. Them doing this, right? Let's say it wasn't Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's say it was Last of Us Part 2. You think that's not a bigger impact?
I'm already out, so I can't even speak on it.
Are y'all serious right now? Y'all think that Final Fantasy VII Remake is got a higher clout than Last of Us Part 2?
Yes. Okay. That is the most iconic.
I don't even like the game. I don't even like Last of Us Part 2, and I can tell you guys are bugging.
No, you're bugging.
All right.
Final Fantasy VII, bro. Final Fantasy VII was the greatest game on PS2 before Last of Us was even thought of.
Hey, I don't know what Kool-Aid that PlayStation sent y'all. The same Kool-Aid that y'all said the state of play was 5 out of 5, but y'all still on that. So let's keep it moving.
Trav, on some real shit, Final Fantasy VII was the most iconic PlayStation game before Last of Us was thought of.
Exactly. It already
people waited 20 years for a remake.
Trav, I have the game on every
single platform. It's got the best E3 reaction in history. Final Fantasy VII Remake.
So you're saying when PlayStation 10 comes out, they're not going to do a remake of Last of Us?
I don't give a fuck.
They might.
They already did a remaster of The Last of Us, and they gave that shit for free.
No, that was a remaster. We're talking remakes. I'm talking remakes.
Trav.
I'm not talking about editing some textures and saying it's a remaster. I'm cool on that.
All I'm saying is this was your closed-minded issue last year.
I'll tell you that in 5 years, if they make a remake of any of The Last of Us, I'm buying.
What do you mean? I understood the impact of
I know Lexx is buying
it. You don't
too.
understand because you thought Avengers had a bigger audience, and you thought Last of Us now has a fucking bigger audience.
No.
Like you don't understand. That's all it is. You don't understand the how much it means for the culture, how much it means for gaming. You don't get that.
You think that PlayStation fans, casual PlayStation fans, are jumping for Remake, or they jumping for Last?
I got a PlayStation to play.
I'm talking casual fans, sir. I'm talking about people
Casual
who walk
fans
in
are
the
playing
GameStop.
Apex and Call of Duty.
Yep.
All right.
And
Okay, I'm talking about the
Fortnite.
people who want campaigns to play.
I bought a PlayStation to play, and I bought the OG for $15. I got the OG on the Switch. I got the OG on the PC. The only thing I don't got it on is my phone.
You guys are talking about y'all bubble. You guys are a JRPG.
No, we're the fan base. We're the fan base.
Yes, you are the fan base.
There's
I'm
other
talking
people
about
that's like
PlayStation.
us. There's other people that go crazy just like us for this shit.
I'm not talking about the people who go crazy. I'm talking about the average consumer. That's what y'all not listening.
The average consumer know who he is
not walking in there and saying, "I want the remake over Last of Us."
They gonna get Call of Duty over both of them.
You'd be surprised. Yeah,
they get Cold War over both of them.
They'll get Call of Duty and then they'll get Last of Us.
No, they won't.
Not necessarily.
All right. All right. Cool.
I know 10 people that would.
Yeah. What's the next, man?
Lex, make some sense out of this.
Yeah.
Lex, you got anything to say about this?
Yeah, I do. Obviously, Last of Us is new. It's a new IP.
Right.
Whatever. They're only in part 2. Final Fantasy has 14, 15, 16, 17 parts maybe. And maybe around there. So
spin-offs.
Obviously right now for PlayStation, Final Fantasy is the thing right now. Last of Us, obviously it's a game on its own. It's two different crowds, two completely different crowds. You're talking JRPG crowd, and then you're just talking just gaming, overall gaming, just whatever.
So
survival.
What crowd is bigger?
It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say because they're both huge. They're both huge. It's hard to say.
Okay,
it's hard to say.
Because Final Fantasy
it's bigger versus most loyal.
Let's do the math. Out of the 5 of us that sit here, or let's include Judd and AJ into the mix. How much of us before 7 was playing JRPGs? I wasn't playing no JRPG.
You just gave 2.
Steels wasn't playing no JRPGs.
No,
Final Fantasy made them play it.
But then I played this game and it overtook. I played this game and it overtook my top 3.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Uncharted, God of War, and Last of Us.
It's biased.
Okay,
it's biased. It's biased.
All right,
I'll take that back.
No, on
go ahead,
this,
Lex. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, on this. I mean, it's two different. I love them both. They're both amazing. They both have their fans. They both have their stands. They both do. They're probably between that and God of War. Probably those are the 3 biggest. Uncharted. Uncharted hasn't come out in a while, but those are the three big. Horizon's got their stands too. Horizon is huge as well. But Final Fantasy obviously has withstood the test of time. Like Big said, it's one of the most beloved games of all time. In general, not just JRPG, just in general. They have that on pretty much every platform. Anytime Final Fantasy comes out on a different platform, it's a big deal. When it came out on Xbox, it was a big deal.
Yeah, and I got it.
When it came out on phones, it was a big deal.
Right.
When this upgrade is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's
one of those things that it's two different things, but they're both really huge. You can't really. It's all preference.
I'm not saying that the game's not huge or nothing like that. All I'm saying is that it's just a snake move that they just cutting out half of the well, not half. Because everybody have PS5.
This is you got to remember the past two PlayStation Plus games, big ones, Control and now Final Fantasy. They gave us Destruction, whatever, an exclusive, whatever, this and that, but they're putting out games. These are beloved games that have been nominated for either Games of the Year. They have won Games of the Year in different publication. They're giving out games, not like the other people. They're giving out whatever. These people are giving out games, man. And I think for the value, this is a 40-hour plus game. A remake on PS4 that we've all played, that we all love, that whoever's played on here, that has been nominated. It's hard for a remake to get nominated. Resident Evil 2 and this for the past couple of years, that's it. How many games have been remade? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's huge value for free. That's the DLC. It is what it is. Like Big said, they're rewarding the people who jumped in first. The loyals who jumped in. I think that's the way it should be. Reward your first, just like Control came out, Ultimate Edition. It just came out. Like, here you go, everybody, free Ultimate Edition. That was more of an issue to me than this. This is like, hey, we're giving you Final Fantasy Remake in its entirety for free. For those of you that haven't played it, that haven't picked it up, here you go for free. You know what I'm saying? Control was a snake move. This is not. This is like they're rewarding.
To get in the club when it opened, y'all can sit at the bar. These boys
exactly. They're rewarding us who bought and supported the game, which is, imagine this game would have. I would have had an issue if this game would have been a PS5 upgrade,
which is why we got the free upgrade.
That would have been an issue for me. PS5 upgrade with the DLC, that would have been like, bro, what are you doing? That's Control. You're pulling a Remedy. But they were smart about it. They go, we're going to give you the game for free, the base game for free with everything that it entails, with that freaking door. And then right now, right now, for those loyal people that bought the game, we're rewarding you with DLC. That's the way it should be done.
I'm not saying. First of all, y'all not getting rewarded with DLC. Y'all got to pay for the DLC. Remember, DLC is not free.
Yeah,
DLC
but we're still getting
free.
rewarded because we're the only one that
y'all
can
getting rewarded with the upgrade.
No, we're getting rewarded that we're the only one that can get it.
Yes.
Only on PS5.
No.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is the upgrades. I'm talking about the upgrades.
Even though I have to pay for it, it's still a reward.
But I get a reward too
because it's available.
I have a
now.
PS4
I know what you're saying, Trav. I know what you're saying.
Free.
I'm not talking about the DLC, guys.
No, but I'm
talking
talking
about the 60 FPS.
But I get when I get a PS5, I'll be granted free access to the upgrade. And then I just had to pay for the DLC.
That's part of the reward, bro.
The upgrade? What are you saying?
No, I know what Trav is saying. He's saying that will the PS4 version be upgraded? No, I don't think it will. It shouldn't be.
Well, the hardware can't even do that.
So why would they do that to Ghost of Tsushima? Why would they do that to God of War? Why can't I get the 60 FPS? I'm not asking for ray tracing. I'm asking for this.
Those are first-party studios. That's one. Okay, Square Enix is not a first-party.
Division.
Oh, I understand, but let me finish.
Free.
But it has. Hey, everybody has their own way of dealing with the consumer. Again, everybody has their own way of dealing with the consumer.
Wasn't all that here's for 60 FPS launch shit?
Yeah.
That was all launch shit. Here you go. This is what the system can do.
Yeah. I mean,
system's already been out. This is what I'm saying.
This is
it's going to trickle down less and less and less. Not every game coming out is going to be here's free 60 FPS.
They're not.
Just because.
Division was last month.
I know, but it's not. It benefits a division. The division needs everything they can.
But are you playing the division though?
Of course I am.
No, I'm talking to Trav.
Yes, I'm in New York streets with Judd. What are you talking about? I have the expansion. I paid for it.
But Division needed it. Division needed it. Division needed it. Division needed it. It's part of their thing. Right. It's a live service. They have to give service. That's part of their live service. Destiny needed it. That's part of their service. It's those type of games. I can understand why they're doing that right away.
So FF7 didn't need 60 FPS.
I think as is, I think it was fine for what it was. It doesn't need it. It's a benefit. It's like a here you go.
Yes, it's a yes or no question.
The game was good without it.
The game was fine without it. The game was fine.
The game was fine without it.
The game was fine without it. Yep. Again, I'm playing on PS4 Pro.
Now that we can enjoy
I was
the
playing
spoils
on the Pro
PS5,
as well.
Now that I can enjoy the spoils on PS5 for free because I bought it at launch or whenever, now it's like you said, it's a reward. Even if we're not getting rewarded with the DLC, we're getting rewarded with the free upgrade.
Yeah.
Right.
Those of you who got the game and happen to get your hands on a PS5 and all the bullshit, here y'all go.
I get a
now
free
the DLC is
free
optional.
upgrade.
It's
Yeah, I get a
optional.
free-
We don't
I
have
get
to
a
get the
free
DLC. I don't have to get it. It's not a requirement to play the game. The DLC is not a requirement. The reward is here's your boost. Here's your new lighting. Here's that fucking door fixed. Here you go.
All right, so I mean, like I said, I understand where you guys are coming from. I understand you guys got the game. I understand that. I got my views. Y'all got y'all views. Let's keep it moving. We'll, how y'all feel in the comments, y'all leave that below, and we'll check them out later. Let's get on to one other topic, man. Because see, I didn't know this topic was gonna go that long. Anthem.
I don't play Anthem.
Hey, we got a skip plan to entertain that topic.
Huh?
We got a skip plan to entertain that topic. But just know they ain't make it. They ain't make the cut.
Yeah.
The boys walked in the building and said,
Look for the skit.
It ain't working. It ain't working. We're gonna shut it down. So
I
knew
I don't have much to say. Right. I knew it wasn't gonna make up. The only person that had high hopes for this thing making it was Lexx, and I want him to, say his last words at the funeral for Anthem, man.
We are gathered here today to mourn the death of a game that had so much promise during the original E3 showing, which that was the game that I wanted.
Right.
We didn't quite get it. We got like low budget Iron Man.
Sheesh.
And I put a lot of hours into this game, 70 plus, just to play, because the mechanics, the gameplay was fine. Gameplay was fine, but it just fell short. And again, like we were talking to before, in this space, it's very competitive to keep the people's attention. That's why I give props to Borderlands, Division 2, and Destiny. You can love it, you can hate it, you can not play it, you cannot play, but they are still relevant. This game lost its relevancy. Avengers, like I said, is waning. We'll see what they do with the upgrade. I don't think it'll do much, personally. I'm still going to play it, whatever. Anthem is still playable. They're just not going to update anymore. It's going to be as is. And pretty much it sucks. I mean, it sucks. I really wanted this game to succeed, but like I do most games that I play, and even games that I don't play, it just sucks. It's unfortunate. A lot of potential.
It's very interesting. Right when this news broke, there was a video that I watched. I wish I could give them the credit. There was a short documentary that they put up on YouTube. This YouTube page is known for putting up gaming documentaries, and it was like the end to Anthem, or the story behind Anthem. And the one part that kind of like shook me during that, it was that there was reports that devs were saying that they would go into meetings while they were making this game and bring up gripes of other games like Destiny or Division and say, hey, we don't want to go this path because this is where they failed at, or this is where these guys failed at. And the heads were like, don't bring those games up ever. So they had to go into making this game
I saw that.
blindly and without even trying to, because you're not copying somebody when you're learning from their mistakes. You learn from somebody's mistakes, you're not copying them. Hey, those guys did it this way. I think I could do it better doing it this way. That's not copying anybody. That's part of the art, But hey, man, unfortunately, Anthem, they took a risk, high hopes. They took a risk, and that shit crapped out on them. That's it. It's over with. I don't think, honestly, I don't think we'll even get a game to even look close to that game. I don't think EA will even try to do another looter shooter.
Yeah, I don't think they'll attempt it again.
It's just like EA in basketball. We'll never get another NBA Live. They tried a couple years, try to get back in the game, but 2K just kept knocking them down. So I don't think we'll ever get an NBA Live game, and I don't think we'll ever get a looter shooter.
Live sucks.
A looter shooter from BioWare. No, not happening, Captain. It's over for them.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, man. It sucks.
All right, let's go through some of these. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline 2 development team replaced, no longer releasing this year, man. I actually was looking forward to this game. It was one of those games like Far Cry that's kind of like on the back burner in my mind, but always peeking over to see what they're doing. They showed it was showed off on a couple, I want to say, state of plays or E3s during the Gamescom. Y'all familiar, right?
Yes.
And it's slated to come out this year now, which is weird. Their development team replacing, so the people that are making the game are now getting replaced by a whole nother team. So that's very worrisome. That tells me right there that something ain't happening that should be happening.
You think they're gonna just start all over or just pick up where they left off?
I mean, sometimes they do it that way. Sometimes they don't.
When you pick up someone else's work, man, like
it's hard.
Lex said, what that was it? The
Snyder
Superman
cut.
movie? Oh,
yes.
The Justice League.
Yeah.
Movie. You could completely tell the difference between the two teams.
Yep.
I don't know if that's.
I don't think that's a good idea. No.
This is crazy.
It doesn't sound good for this game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Cyberpunk world.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. People are going and looking at in the offices and say, "Hey, what are you working on now?" Ever since Cyberpunk, people, I think the heads up are going downstairs and like, "Hey, what are you working on? Let me see what it looks like." Oh, hell no, I don't want to be those guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is our options?
Which is
good. It's good for us.
It's good for us. Yeah. So if anything positive could come out of Cyberflunk,
oh shit,
it's they're making devs like, hey, are you sure this is ready?
Yeah, I saw we have to have a whole. We definitely need a dedicated episode discussing the shift that Cyberpunk caused to the gaming industry. We definitely need that. I haven't seen a shift like this since the loot boxes came into play. shit like that.
It's needed. It's needed. People are expecting more. The gamers that jumped in PlayStation 4, because there are people that just jumped on the PlayStation or gaming in general on PlayStation 4. So now that generation grew. And they're like, hey, you can't fool us anymore. Because back then it was like, oh, look at all these games and we'll play anything because I'm a new gamer. Right. All of a sudden. Now it's like, oh, you can't fool me. Imagine how I feel. Somebody like me feels that's been playing or steals or people have been playing for generations and generations.
Since the Atari.
Yeah, we see this stuff and we're like, dude, I was there when gaming was dead. And I was there when gaming came back. And these are some of the signs. Games that are bad, that are oversaturating the market. That bring down the quality of games. And people now, this generation is getting smarter. Now they're older, they're getting smarter, and we want more, which is good for them.
All right, let's keep moving, man. Perfect Dark Design, the director leaves Microsoft the initiative to rejoin Insomniac Games.
Yep.
Damn, that means that Perfect Dark, man, you guys were killing us in the comments for, man, and on Twitter for.
Yeah, he was throwing some crazy shade on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What was going on with that?
He was like, it's basically one of those, I'm glad I'm going somewhere where they appreciate my talents type thing. And I'm glad to be back where I belong. And I
had that feeling.
That type of vibe. Yeah. I feel like on PlayStation side, you're allowed to be openly creative. I feel like on the other side, I feel like it might be, hey, we need this. Shit. Wow.
We need this cookie cutter. But while you looking that up, Biggs, Pokemon, do you want to bring that up here? You want to say that for the live? Or touch on it a little bit here and touch on it deeper in live. What you want to
do? I'll touch on it here and bring it up in the live show on Thursday.
Called Pokemon Showdown, right?
I thought it was real funny that Pokemon. I guess they knew not even they could save Nintendo's last Direct, so they went and threw their own Direct to announce their newest titles coming out. One of them being my prediction a couple episodes ago, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remakes for the Nintendo Switch. That's coming out this year, hopefully around the time where they all come out, November time. Call of Duty season. Pokemon usually sneaks up in Call of Duty season. But yeah, the remake looks... I think I want to save my thoughts on how it looks and what they've decided to do for the live. Just know.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Your predictions are coming true. You and Lexx seem like y'all hitting.
And they did for me, it was a surprise. I had no idea that something like this was even being thought about over at Pokemon. But I'm guessing the Sword and Shield influence kind of grabbed on this new title they announced called Pokemon Legends Arceus. Which is like their Pokemon Breath of the Wild. But I'll explain a little bit more on Thursday on the live. If you guys seen it, if you viewers seen it, let us know in the comments.
I want to piggyback off of this a little bit. I was actually going to mention something based off of Pokemon when we were doing our FF7 remake battle.
Yeah.
With the whole remake and rebuying games and stuff like that. I saw a couple of videos, people that did their live reactions to that Pokemon Direct or whatever. These grown ass men crying on live because this remake is finally coming out and can't wait to purchase it again.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be crying for Metal Gear.
Communities are freaking
Metal
massive,
Gear remake,
and we just don't know.
Crying.
I would have never thought of that. These grown ass men crying. They're like, oh my god,
GTA Vice City gets remade. I'm crying.
And then they freaking run to the back. They throw their freaking headset. They're running around screaming. They come back to the screen and they're crying. That's how these people are, man.
Yeah,
they'll buy the game 17 times if they have to.
And I said it. That's the wisest move for them right now. That Gen 4 was the next gen to get a remake. It was that turn. I thought this would come before the new title, which it still is, but they decided to announce both of them in the same showcase. It's just like this is what y'all want, and this is a special thing we're working on that we're just gonna throw the dice on. So if this flops, at least y'all wanted this, and y'all getting it first. It's kind of like that. But yeah, I'll explain more about it in the live. What I actually thought of the trailers, how they look, what I think of the new / old returning style of Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. But I'll get more into that in the live bit. Yeah.
All right, I got one just to throw out there real quick. Biggs, you were right, man. Cyberpunk 2077 patch 1.2 delayed to end of March, man, following the cyber attack, man.
Inside job! Inside job!
Yeah, man.
This can't. No, we gotta deal with the attack. They attacked us, so we
attack.
can't work. So now we gotta push it back. Inside job.
They finessing these excuses, man.
Inside job.
Yeah. They definitely took one out of Ubisoft's book.
This one kind of had me a little worried. Gran Turismo 7, man, delayed.
Yeah, that was kind of a shocker, but not really. I mean, everything seems
it's a racing game. I don't think it's everything that bad.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's kind of in a category all on its own. So it's like, I don't know.
Horizon's still on track though.
Thank you, Cyberpunk.
Maybe they're just spreading out these big titles. I don't know.
All right, man.
That was kind of a shocker to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Ain't no way we could compete with Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah. Ratchet and Clank goes.
Dune 11. Put that shit the book back.
All right, man. The only other news I have on here that's really, I would say, big news is the rumors about the PS5 extending the storage update, possibly coming this summer.
Please.
I think it need to be sooner, but hey, man,
$150 to $200.
Yeah,
whenever we can get it.
I'll take it when I get it. Yeah, I don't care how much it is. I need it. I need it. I'm tired of looking at my storage and having that story, having that.
They know, man. It's marketing.
Hey,
they want to make you wait.
Yeah, we rocking.
So all your games are full.
I know I ain't beat you yet, but you gotta go, man.
I'm just glad the majority of my games on my system is on my PS4 external.
Yeah, this shit forcing me to beat games fast. That's all I gotta say. With that being said, man, we got some game releases.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
We got a few.
Or you got some trailers down here. So what's this? Let's get it rocking, man.
All right, game releases for March out March 2nd. Maquette.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we don't need.
Is this the free game, right?
Yeah. For all the audio listeners,
I'm curious
watching
about
the
this.
trailers right now. So
Maquette is a first-person recursive puzzle game that takes you into the world where every building, plant, and object are simultaneously tiny and staggeringly huge. Maquette makes it possible by twisting the world into itself recursively in an MC-esh fashion. Wow. Head to the center of the world and you'll feel like a giant, towering over buildings and walls. But venture further out and start to feel as small as things get larger and larger, to the point where cracks in the ground become chasms. In Maquette, you will explore the scales of everyday problems in a modern-day love story, where sometimes the smallest of issues can become insurmountable obstacles. Starring Bryce Dallas Howard and Seth Gable. Wow.
So it's a puzzle.
They got some talent.
Puzzle
in the game. That's March 2nd. Out also on March 2nd, we have.
Oh,
you know what this game is. You know what this game is.
Monster Jam, baby.
Monster Jam Steel Titans 2.
Bro, you know how long it's been since I played a Monster Jam game?
Since PlayStation 2.
Oh my god.
Monster Jam.
All I need is an NHRA game and I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven.
Monster Jam Steel Titans 2 expands the game in every way. Brand new online multiplayer modes, more trucks, and new, much larger outdoor worlds. Train at Camp Crushmore. Compete in 12 authentic stadiums and become the champion. More trucks. 38 of the greatest trucks in Monster Jam history. New worlds.
Better be Bigfoot. Oh, there's Blue Thunder.
So this was like an arcade.
Maximum Destruction better be there. The Pup, Scooby-Doo.
What's the one with the Grim Reaper? What is it?
Grave Digger.
Grave Digger. Yeah, that's my favorite. All right.
Yeah, that's that game. And then we have on March 2nd as well, we have...
Is that PS5 only? Is that PS4 PS5?
Ooh! This is what I'm...
Yakuza
like a dragon!
Like a dragon. This is one we've been waiting for.
Yo, how do you go from a chef to LL Cool J? Like, really?
God, look at this!
Look at that!
He pedigreed him.
Oh wait, Steel's turn-based combat. Sorry.
Yeah, it is turn-based.
I'm out.
No, it's
turn-based.
actually
It's like a
different, man.
hybrid.
It's a little hybrid. Wow, they want me to put in the dates. Wow. This is from the Yakuza world. I don't have a description here because they want me to put in the date because it's mature.
Oh wow! Hey,
so
it's a game that was time.
It's an RPG. No,
Now
usually
it's clear.
the Yakuza series was basically like a
Open world.
open world.
I've
hack,
never played
not hack and
any
slash,
of the
but, like,
Yakuzas.
they're good, man. They're really good games. They're all on. There might be on PC.
I knew there was a bunch on PS Now. Couple on
there's
PS
some
Now.
on PS Now. This is a different one because they went to turn-based combat, so it has a bit of character to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's good, man. It's good. Play this game. I'm getting this game.
Yo,
Play
he
this
put
game.
the pepper
Remember
on
what I
him.
said?
It's an RPG. Yo,
Remember a long
play
time ago-
Turn-based
this
mayhem.
game. Play this game. Play this game.
Remember a long time ago, is a few episodes ago, when I found out that this game was going to be turn-based, what I said about that direction. I've always felt like turn-based games build a bond and relationship with the characters all on their own, so that you're not just spamming square with the main character. Turn-based games to me have always been a big boost to character development for the rest of your party members, and I feel like that's exactly going to be the case with this game. So I'm so glad that it's turn-based. I'm going to be able to see what every character can do.
Yep.
Well, who's useful in what situation, and just dive deeper into their character arcs. I love it. This will be my first Yakuza game.
Oh, damn.
And it's going to be
Wow. It's
gonna be a
different.
fun time.
You're jumping in when it's different. Wow.
I mean,
I've
that's what I did with
even
Final
played
Fantasy.
one of them.
I jumped in when it was different.
Yeah, I know. Interesting. Okay. And last but not least, March 4th, we have Kill It With Fire. Kill It With Fire is a first person action game. That's not first person. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
First person definitely looks
For
like
one
a
player.
side-scrolling platformer. To
Yeah,
me.
it's a side-scrolling platformer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, they
over
messed
with.
up already.
They try to copy and paste from the
Yeah.
last game they made. It's over.
Why did
It's
this has
over
like
now.
a Blaster Master feel to me a little bit?
this should look like Celeste.
Oh, my bad. Wrong game.
Sir
Sir
Love-A-Lot.
This is Sir Love-A-Lot.
Wow.
Hey.
Whoops.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
happens.
I'm trying on this thing, man. This is all
It's different. It's
a
different.
test run for me. First
Yeah.
time.
So, is
That's
that a
it,
game
man.
coming out?
Yeah,
It's
Sir
Sir
Love-A-Lot.
Okay.
Sir Love-A-Lot.
Um, Shit, this is a lengthy ass episode, man.
And this is the last one, Kill It With Fire, March 4th.
Oh shit. Okay.
Where is
Kill
it?
It With Fire.
So
There
this
you
is
go.
the first person.
First
be
person
honest,
action
I am
game about
Brad.
hunting spiders and causing collateral damage. Assemble your arsenal of increasingly excessive weapons, track spiders across suburbia, and burn everything in your path.
This is a
What the
VR
fuck?
game.
RPG for a spider?
This is not VR.
No.
Yo, a nail gun and a saw gun for a spider? Look at
Oh,
that.
look, they got a
that
revolver.
RPG to kill some spiders.
The
Yo.
weed whacker.
You got
fuck it.
Molotovs. Oh damn,
And
the
the
gas station.
for a
The
spider.
gas station.
Yeah, they don't. I
No
like that
cap.
developer.
I don't know why. That seems like a stream game.
See, good. Yeah.
Real quick, that Monster Jam game. What platforms that come out on?
That is coming out on
Should be off.
all platforms, I think. Let me see.
Oh, Edwin.
No, wait.
We on this.
PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and Stadia. So yeah.
Oh, I know.
So
Edwin's
Slash
gonna
Jam.
be on that. We gonna be playing that Monster Jam.
Monster
Hell yeah.
I
March
know it'll be
2nd?
good.
March 2nd.
That's Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that.
I'm on that.
All right,
That's it,
guys.
man. That's it.
That's been the news. Damn, y'all got a lengthy episode. Y'all got it live.
Dude,
I
you
know-
got Sprocket?
Sheesh.
No. I don't know.
All
If nah, I wasn't thinking of one. This has gone a while.
I was gonna say
that's-
catch it. Like I was gonna say, catch us on Thursday, guys. I know we missed a couple news, but Thursday will be deep
I know
diving.
we
into
said we
Pokemon.
weren't. I know we said we weren't gonna respond to the comments. You don't want to look at any quick questions that could be pertaining to anything. Quick answers.
There aren't. I didn't see any questions.
Before
I
we
didn't,
go?
I didn't
I've
even
been
look at
checking
none
it.
of it.
I've
I've
been
been looking
checking
at it.
I've been looking. I mean,
Shout
I
out to
know.
everybody who's popped in. We tried our best to not throw the show off and read comments, but shout out to Hashim, Hawkeye, Disrupt, Edwin.
Yeah, I know.
All our
CCD.
patrons. All our patrons.
Thoughts on the
Washimoto
new
jumped
Hot
in
Wheels
here.
game?
Geeks
Thoughts on the
Music
Hot
jumped in
Wheels
here.
game? Yeah, most of them were just like reacting to what we were saying.
Yeah. like I said, the Hot Wheels game, we'll definitely talk about that on Thursday. I got some hot takes on that. But like I said, it's been a good episode. Anything else we got to say? Anything you got to get off y'all's chest?
No, man. I think we had a lengthy educational
this a lengthy
discussion.
One,
this was good.
Man, Bigs, good spar. Y'all Final Fantasy VII guys got it, man. I'm gonna pay for it. I gotta pay for it.
I told you, man. If I gotta drag you in person on RGB, or if I gotta drag
GT6
you on
delay,
StreamYard,
GT7 delay.
I'll do it, man. Anytime.
But just trust him to leave.
When this happens with like Metal Gear Tony Hawk, man, it'll be your turn. You drag me.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna drag because Tony Hawk coming soon. I don't know what that sound is, but we're gonna get out of here.
I like someone eating a mic.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what the hell that is.
Dennis froze.
Den's been skipping this whole time.
Yeah, he froze, so it's probably
Den's on PS4 regular.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I think he's on the PS3 port.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
He's on the Vita.
All right,
we out. For checking us out. If you like this format, let us know below. Damn, that's annoying.
Yeah, that's annoying. Yo, mute your shit, man. Mute your shit.
We out of here. It's been the boys.
All right, we out.
Somebody know